So, Dr. Arsiloni, we are live on Facebook. In another 1 minute, we will start with our logo video, a short logo video, and then you can proceed. Once the video stops, you can proceed. There was some error, so I would be just doing it again. It should play again. It's okay, Arsiloni. There is some technical error showing on, so we can proceed.
Bom dia a todos. Boa tarde, boa noite. Este é um momento espetacular. É um momento em que nós estamos around the world. Nações em movimento, fazendo diferença na vida das pessoas. Cada um fazendo a sua parte, é possível que tudo aconteça. A partir do Brasil e de todas as outras nações ao redor do mundo, capitaneados pela GEF, Global Educators Fraternity, guiado pela professora Rashna Bimraika, é possível que se faça a diferença. Nós estamos aqui em busca da paz, fomentando a paz, estimulando a paz. É possível que ela aconteça se todos nós dermos as mãos e agirmos juntos em prol do amor, em pós da paz. Não romanticamente, mas com ações fraternas, com ações reais, com ações factuais. Que assim seja, que a gente consiga caminhar junto. Nós agradecemos, através de Rashna Biraya, thanks, obrigada por tudo o que está acontecendo, pelas possibilidades de falarmos e de sermos ouvidos por pessoas ao redor do mundo. Que seja um momento de paz, que seja um momento de disseminação da cultura da paz. Um dos pilares de convivência para esse século XXI, além do aprender a aprender, é também aprender a conviver. E conviver significa olhar para o outro. E é assim que deve ser. So, thanks to Jeff, Global Educators Fraternity, for the possibility to be here. All the team at GEF, especially to Rashna Biraya, the opportunity. It's time to look at peace. Peace. Not romantic love, not romantically hungry, but peace, the way, learn to be together, That's a moment, a great moment to do that around the world. Nations in movement. Thank you. I announce the group, the leader of the group, this group that brings for a better world, a fraternity. In the name fraternity, we have peace. I announce to everybody, to the planet, Rashna Biraya, please. Thanks.
Namaste from India. Although I will try to welcome you all in Portuguese language, but please forgive me if I mispronounce. Bem-vindos, bem-vindos, and good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending upon the different time zones of different part of the world, people who have joined us. So, bom dia, boa tarde, boa noite. Apologies, intention is right. If I just tried my level best, and let me take the honor to welcome all our core team members who have joined. I can see my senior most core team member, Mr. Narendra Bhatia sir, have also joined us, our country coordinators, our national international ambassadors, state advisors, national advisors, members of GEF, and to the second day of Around the World in 7 days. A whole new world, a dazzling place I never knew. If we think about it, our world is a rich tapestry of culture, languages, landscape, colors, and people. Technology has helped to diffuse the boundaries, whether physical or cultural. We call our world a global village because though we belong to different countries, we are essentially a single race. I witnessed the zeal and energy of our global educators have. Next few days, today is the second day, and next few days we will see the quantum of transformation the organization is functioning on. We are into the project which comes straight from heart to heart, and it will have a deep penetration in uniting people together. So today we will be taking a virtual trip to Brazil to show to the world. Brazil, when we talk about Brazil, Brazil is a vibrant, full of life, sports crazy nation, the largest one in South America, and famous for its beaches, nightlife, samba, and a flamboyant carnival, of course. There is a lot that is well known and world famous about Brazil, unique culture and traditions, not so widely known. Brazil, it's a culture and society so that you know exactly what to expect when you visit this vibrant country. Being aware of the facts is not only fun, it can also help you to appreciate the cultural culture better than when enjoying the various sites, attractions, and experiences in Brazil. With immense pleasure, I present here Dr. Arciloni Volpato, who will help us in exploring Brazil today along with her team members. Now, let me just share a short profile about Dr. Arciloni. She is a PhD in linguistics from UFSC, Federal University of Santa Catarina, with a sandwich scholarship at the University of Lipson. During her PhD Masters in Linguistics by UFSC, she worked in elementary, high school, and higher education. She held administrative positions in several national and foreign institutions, from the head of department up to the dean and advisory to the rectory. She was connected to the Borges de Mendonça faculty as graduation humanity courses and as a dean of research at US Centro Universitário Municipal de São José, Brazil. Dr. Volpato develops cultural and voluntary activities. She was one of the 20 personalities from Santa Catarina who was elected the 10 best works of literature in Santa Catarina in the 20th century. She is also part of the editorial committee of the Revista Enquivero and provides an ad hoc advice to some state research foundations. As a well-being reviewer of some journals, among them the Revista de Abril and Holos in Brazil and Sayo Jabs in Turkey. So apologies for mispronunciations if it happened, because every country has their own pronunciation, although I try to give my level best. And with this, yes, although it will be a virtual trip to Brazil, but Dr. Arciloni, we would request that conversation should be in the universal language English, so people, guests from all across the world can understand. Yes, in between for your rich culture and tradition, in between, if you wish, you can use it, but let us use English as a universal language so that we all can enjoy more. With this, I hand over today's date of world's virtual trip to Brazil to Dr. Arciloni. Dr. Arciloni, over to you.
Thank you. It is a great possibility. It is a possibility to make a difference. It is a group of people that together try to do the different. It's not easy, but it's possible. If we have any kind of feeling that help us connect together, it is possible. It's a kind of union for wealth, something like that, something that's possible. And what is GEF, Global Educators Fraternity? Just a moment that it was open and I closed that.
Yes, I would request the technical team to play the PPT along. Yes, Arciloni, the PPT is on.
Yeah, no, it is okay.
1 second. Yes.
Yeah, okay, so you show the PPTs, yes?
The technical team can go to the next slide, please. Yes.
Please share that.
Arciloni, the second PPT is on. You can read it out.
Yes, yes. Okay, so what is GEF? It is an association that hungers to build global cities around the globe to spread awareness in various aspects to make a better quality life, where the like-minded people have joined hands in hand under one roof, which address to cater to the current issues in the education fraternity at a global level and creating responsible and responsive citizens.
Next slide, please.
That is GEF. Our aims. We live to aim to GEF is to mentor best practice and upgrade already established practice to serve the community and meet the society needs. It aspires to promote education through various domains of learning, such as cognitive and social emotional skills. Next, please.
Yes, it is the next slide, Arciloni. It's a next slide. You have to read this.
Oh, no, it's already read.
Yes, you read the aims, it is vision.
Yeah, vision, yes. Our vision is to acquire skills and knowledge to promote sustainable development goals and to provide a network for expanding the spirit of creativity, innovations, and to prepare the young generations with great values globally to make the world a better place. Next, please. Mission. Mission. We declare to nurture the global learners with introspection and adherations with the guidance of the experts, to bring a revolution in education fraternity, to achieve a long-term sagacious transformation on how citizens think and act, to develop the key competencies needed in all facets. Next, please. Upcoming aspirations. We have many, and they are webinars and workshops for the betterment of learners and society at large, to enhance the personal traits and professional skills of the citizens globally, to broaden the horizons of knowledge to underprivileged learners in less progressive zones, to create awareness programs about health and hygiene, seminars on vocational and career counseling, and many, many, many more. Thank you. That is GEF. Well, now, as we know GEF, we have the pleasure to announce the speakers of the day, following the alphabetical orders. We have 5 Brazilian professors at Centro Universitário Faveste representing Brazil, and once more, Latin America. We are Latin America, and we are part of the world. So all of us looking for peace. Well, first of all, I would like to introduce Professor Master Rejane Dutra Bergamasca. She is a psychologist. She is an international speaker and have been talking about spirituality. She is a professor at psychology course and so many post-graduation possibilities. She is a research in spirituality and she editor-in-chief of the Flor de Maçã magazine, journal, scientific journal. Rejane, please, it is your turn, your word.
Dr. Arceloni, has she joined in?
Yes,
Can you
Rejane
just
is
tell-
here.
Can you spell? I can't see with that name. Can you just spell it out?
R-E-J.
Okay. We were to go as per the alphabetical order you told me. So that is
Yeah.
okay. Yes.
I am not seeing
now the speaker
Beatriz.
can unmute
Beatriz should
herself.
be first, but not here.
Yes, I'm here. Can you listen me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, sorry. I can't
Yes.
see you. Rejane.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'm
just
here.
a moment. Beatriz is here. So let me introduce Professor Dr. Beatriz Lúcia Salvador Bisotto. She is a professor and a researcher in social science, applied social science. Beatriz is really an international speaker. I hope at this moment she has more than 100 international speakers. She has articles. She is professor at Centro Universitário Unifavest, and she is editor-in-chief of the magazine, the scientific magazine Tropeiro. She is also leader of 3 research groups. Beatriz, word is yours, please. Thank you. Beatriz?
She is not there. I can't see your 3 speakers on screen.
Rejane, foi
I
tu
can
ou
see
Beatriz que disse?
Dr. Mara and I can see Dr. Regina.
Joeli is here, Rejane is here, Mara is here. Fatima, I can't see. Fatima, F-A-T-I-M-I.
But it's not showing.
Yeah, and strangely, Fatima did not talk to me today. I suppose she's facing internet problems. Because every day in the morning, early in the morning, we talk.
See, we can start with Archiloni. We can start with the 2 speakers who are here right now, and then maybe the other speakers may join in.
As I introduce Rejane, so Rejane speaks, and then Mara give us a little message. Mara is so sad, upset. She's daughter had positive to COVID today. Rejane, please.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. First of all, I would like to thank you for the opportunity to participate in this event, which speaks of peace, so necessary in our time. I think that peace must be exercised every day from ourselves. In inner peace, we take it to our family. When I talk about family, I would like to emphasize about the non-violent communication. We are talking a lot about it here in Brazil. I think we should take care of this topic in our families. Another important point is respect for people with regard mainly to their choices, their lifestyle they have, to talk about moral values, what is right, what is wrong, the personal freedom we have in the sense of knowing where our limit ends and when start the other people limit in this sense. I think that is a better world is made every day, starting from each one of us. I think peace have to start from us, from our thinking, from our actions, and about our behavior. And it seems like we have to think about ourselves and about our actions to give for other people peace, in our behavior, in our thinkings, in our actions. Thank you.
Thank you, Rejane. Really, I agree totally with you. Well, now we have Professor Mara Darkenshi. O que dizer de Mara? A very long curriculum. She is one of the our newer professor at Centro Universitário Faveste. She came to Lages, in the middle of the state of Santa Catarina, south of Brazil, changing totally his life. He brings her family, and he acts in the law area. She is an attorney, and she is a professor, and she is a researcher, and she is part of our Master in Law and Sustainability. Professor Mara has so many articles, so many speeches, so many. It is a very large curriculum, and we have the pleasure to have her between us, among us today. Please, I know it is a hard time to you, but as I said, joining together, we are stronger. Mara, word is yours.
Good morning to everything. It's a great pleasure and the honor to be here at this important event with this soul-like group. And I'm very grateful to Arceloni for the invitation. At the same time, that I apologize for not can presenting a deeper speak because I'm just new noticed that my granddaughter and my daughter who is pregnant and who is pregnant were contaminated with the virus and been admitted to hospital at this time. And so I'm not in emotional position to develop great reasoning and so to make a greater contribution. But in another opportunity, I will say more about the peace of world that is so important to families, to grow cities, to states, to every space in every piece of world. It's important to change the minds, cause the opportunity to other generations to be more developing and more in union to grow more people in this this mind, this opportunity to create the world, to be a world to where everything can live with freedom and peace, to more situation, more conditions to live and better. I'm very grateful and I apologize this condition now. Thank you.
Thank you, Mara. I could say that just by the fact you are here, it is peace. In this, it is a hard time to you, but you are here, you are together. So it's the best way to say, together we are strong. So
Real.
that is exactly the spirit of GEF, humans, and innovation, and tradition, and culture, and developing people, education in general. Well, now we have Professora Doutora Sueli Staub Zembruski, S-O-E-L-I. Professora Sueli Zembruski, Dr. Zembruski, she was here.
She is not there. We can't see her.
In the beginning, she was. Something happened to her. No, she's here. Aluno A-L-U.
Okay.
The name is, yeah. Find it? Find her?
Yes, I found that in the beginning also I had question because I could resemble
Please,
the photograph of the
Sueli, shake
creative.
your hand, Sueli.
Right. I got it. I got it.
Okay, okay.
While seeing her, Dr. Arsiloni, while seeing her beginning only, I questioned because I could see the face which we have posted in the creative. So I asked that Aludo, please rename yourself. That is where the problem was happening. Okay,
Yeah.
great. So we have her here, right?
Well, okay. Professor Dr. Sueli Staub-Zembruski. She is graduate in humanities, language science, master and doctorate in the same area. Naturally, she is doing her postdoctoral studies in education and technology. She is professor and researcher at Transcultural Practice Master at Centro Universitário Unifavest. So many chapters of books, articles, speak, so many. It is also a deep and strong curriculum. Professor Sueli, Dr. Zembruski, word is yours.
Okay, so then, first of all, I would like to say that's a pleasure being here in this event. Nice to see all our fellows here in a meeting talking about a so important subject like peace in the world. And I agree totally with what I listened until now about what Rejane told us. So as we are very important on this building of peace in the world. But I would like also to share with you my thinkings, my thoughts about what is our responsibility in this scenario. So as most of us are professors, were teachers, or maybe I still work with students on graduation and maybe on basic schools, we can do a lot to this subject. And talk about the subject is for sure very important because it makes people think about it. But I agree that, with Rejane when she says that our actions show more about what we think and what we want for the world than our words. When we treat other human beings with respect, when we think about another person and all the difficulties, all the problems that she's facing, we are promoting peace. It's something really very deeply related to empathy. When we can, the way that we consider the other people, that's for me, it's the central point. So we get peace, because we can, the way we treat our friends, our family, our neighbors is also, it shows the way we see other people, and we see our country, our bigger community, and for sure also the other peoples in the world, all humanity. And the construction of such a vision of equality, of respect and empathy is something that is being constructed for many years, is trying to be constructed. And we are on this way, but we have to follow doing these things. We have to follow in trying to increase empathy to people that are in other conditions, in jobs, opportunities, in universities, in daily activities. So then when we treat everybody with this respect and this condition, and trying to help them to develop the abilities that for sure everybody has in different ways, then we are promoting peace, because we are promoting self-development for these people. And when each people develop himself or herself, then we develop our community. And so for sure, it increases for the world. That's what I think about. And when so as I said, when we work with people as teachers, as professors, as speakers, we have the opportunity to make this increase, to improve these actions. So an example of this situation is we hear all together so many different people from so many different places in the world concerning about the same subject. And for sure, we are doing a little bit that we can spread for more and more actions in our help the world to be a better place, so as someone has said before. And I would like to say that I really appreciate being here with you and listen all these contributions, and say that we can do our part and we can make the difference. So thank you very much for your attention and for the opportunity to be here.
Thank you, Dr. Zembruski.
My pleasure.
Well, we listen to that. We can reflect to that. We can think about what we should do, what we must do. It is the part of the journey. What part of the journey we are. I will present a video now. A video that in a dog. I will show you a video. What is Brazil? Brazil is unique, is totally different of any other country on earth. Why? Because we have all people living here, building their lives here, breathing here, and dreaming here. What do we know about Brazil? No, it's not possible. I will try advanced files. Not possible to share. I will show you part of a samba. Samba is our most famous music. Most famous. When we talk about Brazil, what do people think? Me. 10 years ago, 10 to 12 years ago, I was on north of Portugal, Europe. And people look at me, 2 or 3, and say, Brazilian, so white. Yes, I'm a Brazilian. My parents, my grandparents are Brazilian. In fact, my grandparents came to Brazil in 1886. Brazil is what we say a colcha de retalho. So many pieces together building. We are Negroes, we are yellow, we are Indians, we are all colors, and we are all citizens. That is Brazil. It's not easy to be Brazilian because we have so serious politicians, not so serious politicians. That is what I am telling. And we are in need of leaders. We have so many people starving. And during pandemic, the number is larger and larger. And everybody have the news about our president, totally against science, totally against medicines, totally against mask. So we faced serious problems during pandemic, cause that. But it's not just this president. We are facing corruptions. So many corrupted presidents in Brazil. Our politicians are not so serious as the French man de Gaulle said. But we are Brazilians and we are happy. And so many of us are here and are trying to build a better life for Brazilian brothers, Brazilian sisters. Our art is so color. We are not homogeneous. In South, most of us are white. And they say in the South we have color eyes, blue eyes, green eyes, black eyes. Sudeste is totally different from South. We have so many colors. Here, people are much more color than in the South. We have slavery for a long time. And today, the positions for Negroes are not easy. They have a lack of culture for a long time, long journey. But nowadays, they are achieving university, they are achieving better salaries, they are achieving university, they can study. That is, in a general way, a scenario of Brazil. So we came to North and Northeast. We have Indians there, but not Indians in a sense of India. Indians cause in 1500 a year, when the Portuguese sailor Pedro Álvares Cabral came to Brazil and discovered Brazil, they think they are getting India. And they call people here Indians. So our natural, our native inhabitants are called Indians, cause this mistake. For one side is an honor to be Indians here, but not, so we have two possibilities of Indians. Our music, our song is so vibrant. As samba, we have a very hot rhythm, and the bodies shake in a hot way, and it is a binary compass. Like that. It is samba, yes? And we have so many chords and percussion instruments with that. And every time we are from the middle part of Brazil, I could say, we have samba. Because in northeast, music is different. We have other vibrant song, totally different of samba. But that's what we know about Brazil. Because Rio de Janeiro, Pão de Açúcar, that the biggest mountain, not exactly the biggest mountain in Brazil, but it is the biggest mountain known around the world. We have there Pão de Açúcar with open arms, welcoming everybody that come to Brazil. That is Brazil. We are very hospitable people, I could say. And that's what we are. We are Brazilians, and as Brazilians, we are not equal. We are totally different. Not different as human being could be, but as people could be. If you come to Brazil, in every region of Brazil, you will find different traditions, different cultures, different ways to do things, to behavior, to be Brazilians. What we have in common is the language and the flag, and the wish that build a better place to live in. That I suppose that is what we are. Girls, could you complete something? Rejane, Sueli, Mara, could you talk about Brazil, our culture, our art, our way of being? Sueli, please, Dr. Zembruski. Sueli.
Yes, maybe one thing that you could also say about Brazil that will explain a little bit about how we are is that Brazilian never give up. That we are a people, we have a people in Brazil that fights, that tries to do better, that we have creativity to solve problems, and that's something very good about Brazilian people, because that's the way we find out to solve our problems. That's it.
That's it. We never give up. Rejane, Mara?
I totally agree with you. I would like to say that we are very, our people, all of us, we are very much resilient in our life. We always trying to do the best. We are always trying to say the best word. We are always trying to give to other people, to other person, the best all we can do. We are always trying to do. I think that it's a important characteristic of our people.
Yeah, it is, exactly. Mara, would you? Everything will.
The people here can't stay more development for this reason of Arceloni saw now, and this when we our group, the Indians, was lost their freedom, and now we don't have education, and the education, without education, without development, and without freedom to think about the problems, freedom and interesting about the politics and about the situation of the Brazil in world is a thing that we have in education, in university, to put in mind of our students that is important. We are important. The people, the group that live here is not only Indian, only persons that is in situation, the minority, the disability in the education. We have to can a union to our students see excuse apologies that our students can live in a state, in cities, and here thinking that Brazil is great, is the one of great of world, and have to transform it. Is not thinking that we are people to not respect. We have to respect our things and our group, the students, the people, the families, to to create a near mind, a near form to think about the situation of not only here, but in world, to think that we are the future to world.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, girls. Thank you, Rejane, Sueli, Mara. Thank you for the possibility to listen and to speak about from Brazil. Yes, speak to the world from Brazil. Words like sorority, inclusion, equity, transcultural practice must live together each minute, each hour, each day, be part of our lives. Thank you, Rashna bin Rayaka, to the possibility to be here, to be part of this great and important and relevant event. Thank you. It's an honor to us, to all of us, to be here. And let's go together. Let's be a better life. Let's be a better journey on this planet. Around the world, thank you. Thank you. Rashna Biraya, ma'am, word is yours. Once again, thank you.
Dr. Arceloni, on behalf of the whole Global Educators Fraternity, I express my heartfelt gratitude to you, Professor Rijani, Dr. Sioli, and Dr. Mara. So it's a heartfelt gratitude that expressing all about Brazil, the language, the music, and yes, Brazil is famous for its sports too. So bringing so many facts which many of us didn't know about it, and hearing from you all, like you all never give up. You all have so much of challenges which you all have discussed. So yes, the whole fraternity expresses its gratitude for taking out time and taking us to the virtual trip for Brazil. And your words of wisdom throughout not only make the evening beautiful, but also allowed us to take inspiration, be inspired, and pass on the inspiration to the young generation. So with this, today, since we are a little bit time, so I would like our few guests who would like to speak on it. So I can see Dr. Rajput. So Dr. Rajput, would you like to say something? Before expressing my formal vote of thanks I have already. Yes, I am just giving you unmute option. Yes, Dr. Rajput.
Thank you. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning. I was listening very, very carefully about the way that Dr. Arceloni, she said, Professor Rajani, she has expressed, Dr. Soili, she has expressed. And I like the thing which they said, the Brazilian never give it up, which is something great. It's something great, inspiring, in spite of all the things. It's like a half glass empty or half glass filled. So you always feel it is a half glass filled. Whatever the situation is, you as a Brazilian, you are making the things happen. So my salutations to you, and that is all. Today I learned and I have fallen in love once again with Brazil. Right, I love to come to Brazil. You people are awesome. You people are great. My heartfelt gratitude to each and everybody. And thank you, Rashna ma'am, once again for inviting me on such an incredible platform where we are able to learn from such eminent people which are so true to their heart. Right, they are speaking from their heart. You can feel that positive vibes from them. You can feel that beautifulness from them. You can feel that innocency from them. And you can also feel that love, respect, regard, humility, humanity, and compassion from them. So thank you so much for giving me this opportunity. And thank you all the wonderful souls of Brazil. Once again, salutations to all of you. Thank you so much.
So that was the main whole idea. See, we get all the information on Google, but connecting heart to heart, knowing, and the best part, the challenges which they faced and they have been mentioning, it was not easy. See, over the, as you rightly mentioned, sir, half glass full or half glass empty, it's all how we take it. So yes, it's my heartfelt gratitude. Few, I think one or two speakers couldn't join in due to the network glitches. But never mind, I can see Professor Dr. Shadul Hassan also from UAE, I suppose. So Professor Shadul Hassan, would you like to add on something? Because I've been seeing silently, you have been attending our GA Fraternity webinars, but you have never spoken. So sir, we would like to know from you. Professor Dr. Shadul Hassan, if you are there, kindly unmute yourself. Chaplain James Mary Mercy, if you are there, kindly unmute. We would like to hear you from you all. Okay, I think they are not able to log in. Mr. Narendra Bhatia, sir, one of the senior most member of Global Educators Fraternity. Sir, we would like to have few words from you. Okay. Okay, so with this, I once again express my gratitude on behalf of whole fraternity. And tomorrow it's around the world in 7 days. So again, tomorrow we will be here with our incredible India. Okay, same time, stay tuned to know more about India. And I'm sure you all would love to know more about India. Maybe many facts, hidden facts we may know. So looking forward to have you all once again for India. Till then, bye-bye. Just for today, and thank you, obrigada. It's again just a small try to say goodbye in your language. See you all today. And Dr. Arceloni, Professor Rizane, Dr. Sioli, yes, you and Professor Mara. You all spoke your heart out, and when we talk one-to-one, then only we know how challenging it is. The outside world looks very pretty, but yes, and definitely we all look forward to come to Brazil one day. What do you say, Dr. Rajput?
As our Cristo Redentor, open arms, waiting for you.
So with this, with a virtual hug, let us wind up for today. With a virtual hug, let us wind up for today. Tomorrow,
Thank
same
you.
time. Dr. Shriram, please do not worry. Nepal is coming to us on 1st October. We will be there to hear you all. Do not worry, Dr. Shriram. So we will be hearing about Nepal on 1st of October. So do not worry, 7 days. Today we have just done with 2 days. With this, bye-bye, obrigada. See you all tomorrow.
Thank you for your Portuguese, so kind. Bye-bye.
I just tried my level best, whatever I could do in shorter time. Yes, good evening, Aradhana Rana ma'am. I could see you for such a long time. Could not address. Would you like to add anything, Aradhana ma'am? Any of the guests, if you want to add on something, you can just ping me. I can unmute you. Vinny, our dear friend and moderator from Taiwan, would you like to add on something? Okay, I am unmuting. Aradhana ma'am, would you like to add on something? I can see her in the. Okay, Amzuri Vishwanath wants to say something. Okay.
Okay, thank you. So happy to be here, traveling around the world just in 7 days. How incredible. So I really appreciate that we have this program. And also I'm so honored to have the opportunity to be here listening to Philippines and also Brazil. So I'm so grateful that today, I know different sides of Brazil because in the past, maybe I know Brazil, very passionate, very, enjoyable, something, fun. But I think today, listening to this honorable speaker, so it's really sincere. I mean, I experienced a different sides of Brazil. And like you mentioned about the character, is something that I never know before. So it's really amazing to learn from you. And also, sorry, yesterday my internet is not very good. So about Philippines, I mean, the Philippines was so, nationwide. I mean, being Philippines is so proud. So you present Philippines to the world. And also you mentioned about what Philippines, the contribution to the world. Wow, that's amazing. So thank you so much for this traveling around the world 7 days. So I'm looking forward to visit India, incredible, and Nepal. And definitely we will invite you to Taiwan on Sunday.
We invite each and every
Thank you
day,
all
all the
very much,
7
ma'am.
days. 1 second, we invite not only on Sunday, but all the 7 days. Okay? All 7 days we all have to be
Sure,
here.
sure. Thank you very much, Rachana ma'am, for providing wonderful opportunity. I think in future also, Global Educator Fraternity will unite the entire globe and single platform. Definitely we will work together. So definitely.
Thank you, sir. Aradhana ma'am, would you like to add on something?
No, this is the first session I'm attending, and really nice to listen to so many people from all over. So today I've really been a listener and very happy to be here. I wasn't really very aware of what exactly it was. So today I thought I'll attend, and it's very nice. I think it's a lovely forum, and I think I'll attend the rest of the sessions.
So to all our viewers who have joined us for 2 days, for remaining 5 days also, the Zoom link and ID remains the same. So even if I miss out sending you all, you can join with the same link. And yes, I can see Mr. Chaplin has unmuted his video. So yes.
From Nigeria. This is from Nigeria.
Okay, great.
Thank you. Thank you. Bye-bye. It's a pleasure meeting you. All right.
Okay, with this, we all meet you tomorrow, same time, 6:30. Mr. Danish, would you like to add on something? आपको कुछ add करना है? Okay. I think we are done. So tomorrow, same time, and thank you each one of you for being part of today's journey. And yes, attending regularly for 7 days with our so much commitments is not easy, but yes, I can see you all. So thank you. Thank you once again for being part of GF family. And we have to go a long way. This webinar is just to connect heart to heart with each other, to know each other better, to know about each other's country. So this time, this 20 months has given us time to connect heart to heart with this. Goodbye, and we meet tomorrow.
Bye, Rachna. Thank you so much. Lovely being here.